Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be learning on how to simplify exponential expressions. But before we begin, we need to know a few rules. The first of which being a to the power of m times a to the power of n will be equal to a to the power of m plus n. So when you're multiplying, you're going to be adding the exponents. The next rule we're going to have is a to the power of m over a to the power of n. We're dividing these now, and you're going to get a to the power of m minus n. When you're dividing, you're subtracting the exponents. Keep in mind that these only work with the same base, in this case being a. The next rule is going to be a to the negative m. This, you simply bring the number from the top to the bottom. So you're going to get 1 over a to the power of m. There you go. Another rule we need to know is when you're multiplying the exponents, or an exponent to an exponent. A to the power of m, and we get all that and put that to the power of n. This is going to be equal to a to the power of m times n. So when you're having exponent to an exponent, you multiply the exponents, which is different than multiplying two different numbers with the same base, and you're adding the exponents as we did at the beginning. The last one you need to know is square roots. To do a square root, you're going to have a fractional exponent. So this can be a to the power of m over n. M is going to be the exponent, and n is going to be the root. So you're going to get n root a to the power of n. These are the rules you need to know. You can pause the video now, take some notes, because you're going to be needing these for the examples we're going to do shortly. So here we have two examples. We're going to start with the one on the left. So here we have n to the power of 8 to the power of 1/2. So to solve this, we can remember the rule of m to the power of a and all of that to the power of b, which is equal to m a times b. When you have an exponent to an exponent, you multiply them. So in this case, 8 is going to be a, so n to the power of 8, and then because it's going to the power of 1/2, 1/2 is going to be our b. So it can be n to the 8 times 1/2. And then now that's going to be equal to 8 times 1/2 is going to be n times to the power of 8 over 2, which is equal to n to the power of 4. 8 divided by 2 being 4. So now for this expression, we need to treat the 81 separately from the k to the power of 6. We need to remember the rule that when you have an fractional exponent, it's going to be a root or a radical. So m to the power of a over b is going to be equal to the b root of m to the power of a. So if we're treating the two parts of the equation separately, the expression separately, we're going to have 81 to the power of 1/2. Now, remembering our rule of fractional exponents, the 1/2 is going to be the same thing as root 2 of 81. So we could write this as the square root of 81. That is going to be 9. Now we go to this next part of the equation, that part being k to the 6. And when we have an exponent to an exponent, as we did before, it's going to be 6 to the times 1/2. So k to the power of 6 times 1/2. And 6 times 1/2 is going to be 6 over 2, which is 3. So now we want to combine these two answers that we got. So we're going to get 9k to the power of 3. And those are our two answers. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. See you next time.